Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for another nail video. I hope you are having a lovely day or evening whenever you are watching this. Today I have a full set for you. I want to take you through this satisfying process. This client had on a gel polish mani, so we've removed that, and now I am prepping her nails for application of gelx. She's going to be getting the short, round, sculpted round tips from Apres and a little bit of nail art. So I'm excited to bring you guys through this process. And yeah, I also thought it would be fun to switch it up today and tell you about one of my worst ever client stories. I'm a little bit nervous to do a video like this just because I don't know if this story can last 14 minutes, but yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. It's one about my very first clients that has ever kind of screwed me over. So if you're interested about hearing what it's like to be a nail tech or just a service provider in general, then just keep watching. So about a year ago now from when I'm filming this video, I had just recently relocated to the salon I'm currently at. So I was very relatively new, I guess I had switched over to gelx at this point, so I was pretty new, and just kind of learning the ropes. I had gone from a salon that had a receptionist that booked all my clients for me, and I had virtually no part in the process of booking clients, to now I'm at a salon where I book all my clients and, I'm the one doing the vetting for booking. So I'm pretty new at this point. Anyways, I had received a DM from this girl, and she was kind of asking about pricing, and she had sent some inspo photos, asking, could I do this and how much would it be and that kind of thing. So I shot her back a quick message just letting her know that I could do the photo that she had sent me, and that it would be this much for that set. Anyways, she ends up responding, kind of haggling the pricing with me, like, can I go shorter and get them for less money, and this and that, and I just let her know, like, I don't charge by length, I charge for, I just charge a set price for a full set, and then I charge for art, and I let her know that if she was interested in knocking the price down, she could just forego the art and just get something more simple. She responds, no, it's fine. I really need this art. Like, I don't want to do anything more simple. I want the photo I showed you. So we agreed on, a date. I set her up a time and put her in my booking app. And it seemed like it was going to be all fine and dandy. I should also note that she had a very strict, time she could come in. She had to come in after my scheduled hours, which I wasn't super cool with, but I will do that from time to time just because people work, and, at this point I was desperate to get people through the door, and, I needed every single client that I could get. So I took her at probably around 6 o'clock, she would be coming in at 6 o'clock, and that's usually when I'm supposed to be ending my work day, but no big deal. I was willing to do that, and that's the only time that she could come in before she leaves for vacation and all that. Another caveat to this story is she then let me know that she needed to be out of there by a certain time, and I let her know that we could do that. And, I think she had ended up coming in a little bit earlier, or agreeing to come in a little bit earlier so that I could have her out by a certain time. We were doing the photo she sent me, and it was all going to be fine and dandy. But of course, I would not be telling this story if everything went well. So, fast forward to the day she comes in. I was having a lovely day. I was minding my business and, making that coin. And she comes in and kind of is just like, has a little bit of an attitude, I don't know. It was like from the get-go, I knew I had probably made a mistake, but we'll get to that part. So I start, when she walks in, I start to, get her set, ready to go. I'm prepping her nails, pushing back her cuticles, whatever. Then at this point, she decides to let me know that, never mind, she doesn't want to do the inspo photo she sent me. She wants to do something else entirely. And I'm not kidding you guys, she had switched from one inspo photo that was like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the polka dot ombre fade French, to something entirely different, and it was like 5 different sets combined. She had 5 different photos of different sets that she wanted combined. Usually it's no big deal. I do prefer if people can let me know ahead of time, just so I know what I'm doing and I know how long it's going to take, so that I know I can get them out in time. And keep in mind, she was on a time crunch, so needed to be out of there by a certain time to go see her lash girl or whatever. So as a newish nail tech, I'm already stressed about the fact that she needs to be out of there on a certain time frame, and the situation was just rough. I'm staying late, I'm working hard, she switched it up on me, she kind of has a little bit of an attitude, and so on and so forth. So something about me is, as I'm doing nails, I will continuously check with my clients just to make sure everything is looking how they want it. So I will make sure that I'm applying the tips that they want and make sure that they agree to the length and shape. And then I will then apply them, and if they want them shortened at all, I'll reshape them, and then I'll check between each hand and make sure everything looks how they want. Once everything is shaped and all that, I'll say, okay, anything else you want me to change? And then they say no, I have them go wash their hands. I also do check between curing that the colors are looking how they want and the art's looking how they want. And I'm just very sensitive to the fact that not everybody's going to like everything, and that if they want to change something, I give them the opportunity to do that within a certain time frame, and that kind of thing, because you're paying for it. I want you to have what you want. I want you to be happy and all that. All my clients I treat the same way, so this girl was receiving the same treatment, and there was one point during the service that she did point out that she thought one of her nails was crooked and that she wanted me to fix it, and I personally didn't see anything crooked in my line of vision. I had checked from all angles to make sure that they weren't crooked, but I did run my file over wherever she had pointed out just to make sure that she was happy. And I asked her again, have a look, does it look right? And she's like, yeah, that's good. So we continue on. Then we get to the nail art, and the nail art is a lot of work for me. Like, I'm hustling for this. It's pretty detailed. It's rainbows and smiley faces and all this, clouds and that kind of thing. And they were turning out super freaking cute. Like, I loved them. I'm usually like super critical of my own work, and so, I know if something's not looking right. But these nails were super cute. I was happy with them. I was proud of them. And yeah, I loved how they were turning out. So, mind you, at this point, we're about halfway through the nail art, and I noticed she just like sighs heavily, like, and so I'm like, I kind of awkward. I didn't like say anything, but she's like, my lash brush just canceled on me. And, she's kind of just going off about this girl and on and on and on. And mind you, I'm not sure if she had a lash appointment or a brows. I'm not really sure. Anyways, whatever. I'm calling it a lash appointment. She was mad at this person for canceling on her because her child was sick and on, whatever, not my business. And so she was just, her bad attitude was like 100 times worse and whatever. But thank God this happened, because I was with sis until 9 o'clock. So I was with her for 3 hours trying to get this set on her hands and make it look perfect and, you know, all that. So anyways, all that to say, she's in a really pissy mood. And, you know, things are just weird. She's just not being very kind to me. And I'm trying to be super respectful and kind to her and make sure she's liking everything, how it's turning out and all that. And every time I do a nail, I ask her if it's good. She says yes. I put it in the light. We cure it. One thing about gel polish is once it's cured on, it's on, sister. Like, there ain't no going back unless you want to reschedule for another day and get them redone. Because it's now 9 o'clock at night and I'm going home. Like, I'm tired. I'm beat. I want to go home. Anyways, I finish her full set. I top coat her. I send her in the light. She takes it out, leans back in the chair, and she's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I absolutely hate these. Like, I kid you not. I'm not embellishing. That's exactly what she said to my face. I'm sitting there, like, dead silent. I don't even know how to respond to this. Like, what do you even say? So I let her know that that's too bad, and that if she, you know, wants to reschedule for another day, she can go ahead and do that, but I'm not willing to stay any longer in the evening. To which she is just absolutely pissed off, of course, and she's like, well, I looked at your Instagram, I thought you could do good nail art, but obviously you cannot. Like, these just look silly. They look like, you know, cartoony, and I don't like them. So I'm absolutely shaking at this point. Like, I'm so infuriated. I want to yell at her, but I'm like the most anti-confrontational person ever. So you know, I don't even know what to say. And mind you, I'm in the salon alone at this point. Like, it's just me. I don't have a boss to go ask for help. Like, it's just me. So I let her know that, against my better judgment, I shouldn't have. You know, she wanted me to take the set off and just paint over it, just a solid color. I let her know I'm not willing to do that. I want to go home. You kept me here all night. I want to go home. But against my better judgment, I did give her the nail art for free. So a set that should have cost her $95 ended up costing her only $65, which made me so mad. Mind you, she told me, if you take this off and repaint them, I will give you a tip. Like, girl, I don't want your money. I want you to leave. Like, pay me what you owe me and get out of here. Anyway, all this hassle, whatever, I take her up to the register. I charge her $65 for 3 hours of my time. I was so mad. And mind you, she did not tip me, of course. But the cherry on top of this whole entire cake is that 6 months later, she ends up, her bank, our salon gets a message from her bank that's like she's disputing the charge for fraud, which just blows my mind. And it was a credit card, so I'm sure the company like ended up giving it to her. But it was just a complete scam. She wanted the set for free, and no matter what, she was going to get that set for free, whether it took her 6 months or not. So anyhow, that is my client horror story, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this. If you enjoy these style of videos, leave a comment and let me know. And if you're a nail tech, let me know about some horror stories that you've had. But yeah, anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned to the end of this video for some reveal shots of this cute set that we did on my client here. And don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye.